لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك.
Do you know that? Wait. Why do you not see many women having several different boyfriends at the same time? But you will see many men having several girlfriends at the same time. You know why? Because they are wired differently.
Men are
you should know that.
I know men are evil.
Not about evil. It's about, look, if you were a man, I wouldn't have to explain this to you. Okay? And it's something in our nature to desire beauty, to desire women. It's in our nature. But you see, in Islam, first and foremost, living on this earth, Allah has told us that if you cannot do justice between them, then marry only one. Guess which religion? Religion says to marry only one?
Hashim,
only
answer
Islam.
the question.
Okay, I'm coming to that.
72
I'm coming to that.
What do the women get?
Hold on. Before you go to what the women get, I want to understand from you, if those 72 wives, by the way, do you know that? These are not girlfriends.
Okay, wives.
These are wives.
Wives.
If they agree to live with one man, do you have a problem?
If they're of their free will?
Of course.
Of course.
By the way, you know, in Islam, marriage by force is forbidden.
Okay, yeah, free will, no problem.
So even the four wives in this world, which were allowed, up to 4 wives,
okay, fine.
Even that has to be by their agreement.
Get to the 72
I am.
Right.
I've already answered the question.
No, you haven't.
I have.
No,
I said everyone will get what they desire.
What do the women get, Hashim?
Did you not hear what I said? No. Everyone will get what they desire.
But why does the Quran say 72 virgins for men, but no reference to women?
Because men, you know, look, one thing is that Allah doesn't mention many women by name. Right. Allah has only mentioned.
We'll drop that.
No. I'm not embarrassed. I'm giving you the answer. If you hold on, Bobby, if you have patience, I'll tell you what. There's only one woman mentioned by name in the Quran. You know why? Because this is one that the Christians are claiming is the mother of God. Right. Yes? Allah has only mentioned Maryam by name. No other woman is mentioned by name. They're given reference like the Pharaoh's wife and so on, but never by name. And it is because of this modesty for women, Allah doesn't mention this. But Allah does mention a principle which you should have got the hint from. Everyone will get what they desire. Everyone in Jannah will get what they desire.
Let's hope the women get whatever they desire as well.
Yeah, so if they don't desire many men,
because in this life they didn't get what they wanted, or their needs haven't been taken care of.
No. Jannah is a place where you get rewarded for the actions. It's not because you didn't get a husband or you did get a husband. It's not because of that.
Or you had to share your husband with 3 other women, right? So let's hope they get what they want when they go there.
Well, earlier you said you wouldn't have a problem with that.
I said if their own free will.
Of course. You cannot have a marriage unless it's by their own free will.
Why can't a woman marry 2 men then? Why can't she have 2 blokes?
Okay, if she gets pregnant, whose child is it?
Who cares?
Who cares? She does.
Well, she'll know, won't she? Doesn't matter.
No, she won't know. How will she know? Let's say you were living 1,000 years from today.
This is the problem with religion, isn't it? You're going to stand there.
You're getting emotional. Calm down. You are.
You're going to defend Islam to the hill.
Of course I will.
Whatever is wrong with it.
Of course I will. I'm a Muslim.
Agreed.
What, you expect me to?
Something wrong with polygyny.
Sorry?
Actually, he doesn't have a problem with that.
No, he has a problem with it.
Yeah.
But, you know, you seem to think you can speak on behalf of Muslim women and say there's a problem with polygyny. No, hold on. He explained very clearly, right, that when there's an agreement or a contract of marriage between 4 women maximum, and by the way, you look into anthropological studies, Islam is the first religion that came into practice and said only one, unless you can do justice between them. Hold on,
let her finish. Bobby, let her finish and then you can answer.
No, you let me speak, because you're speaking and saying that this is a problem, that women didn't get what they want. Hold on. So I'm Muslim. So you don't speak for me.
I know you are.
You don't speak for me.
No.
Right, now, when you enter into a contract of marriage, it's by consent.
Yes.
It's a consensual agreement between 1, 2, 3 or 4 individuals.
Up to 4.
Now, you take the dirt out of that contract, which you probably have in your mind, right? It's a very civil agreement where you do not share a marital space between more than one wife and your husband, number 1. Number 2, right? It seems like you're happy with men having consensual relationships as girlfriends, mistresses. In America, in the US, look up polyamory. Understand what polyamory means. A woman could have multiple partners and a man can have multiple partners. Nobody seems to have a problem with that. But when it comes to a contract, an agreement under a scriptural law under God, where the man will be held accountable, the man will be held accountable. Did you cheat on your one wife? Did you have multiple girlfriends and leave them with children? You seem to have no problem with that. Actually, this works in favor of Muslim women, in favor of all women, that the man cannot go behind our backs and cheat. He cannot have multiple girlfriends. Islam is a religion of contract, of marriage. And if any Muslim man goes outside of that, he is not, if he's not held accountable here, he will be held accountable under the law of God. Simple. So don't say we don't get anything. And you want to know what we get in the afterlife? We get whatever the eyes have never seen, that we've never heard of, and whatever we desire.
Absolutely.
Right? So what we desire as women, it's our private affair. That's why when he's mentioning modesty, it remains as that. It's none of your business. But when it comes to you mentioning these 72 huris in Jannah, right? It's very clear that the men here, the Muslim men who are...
We need to emphasize their wives.
Yes,
because many people think it's just women for sex.
Exactly. So the Muslim men in this life are under submission to the will of God, okay? So when they say no to the mistress, I'm not going to have a mistress. I'm going to stay faithful to my wife. I'm going to respect my mother. I'm going to respect my daughter, right? I'm going to respect my mother, my daughter, my wife. I'm going to say no to a mistress. I'm going to say no to multiple girlfriends and leave them where I will not leave them with illegitimate children, that they have to work 3 jobs. 3 jobs.
Single moms,
I've seen women work 3 jobs. Are you going to take care of them? No, you're not. So don't tell me Muslim men, women don't get anything in this life. Islam gives us. Our men give us.
Well, I'm glad for you.
So, no.
I'm sorry I offended you.
No,
I wasn't.
You have to be very...
She's responding to your
You
allegations.
have to be very, listen, you have to be very, very open to understanding
Let's hope all Muslim
something,
women think like you then.
understanding something
And they're
beyond
all
the
happy
surface.
and that belief.
No, listen, not everyone's happy. Look,
okay.
hold on. If you want to talk about happiness, how many men or how many women are you going to say are all happy in relationships which fail?
I don't know and I don't care, but...
Relationships can fail.
Of course they can fail.
Yes,
of course.
But that doesn't mean it comes down to the religion, okay?
Yes.
It comes down... No, it doesn't.
No,
come,
I agree that,
yes.
yes.
So if you want to speak about... if you want to criticize religion, let's come down to what it represents and how it benefits and how
I
it
just
doesn't
wasted
benefit.
Mr. Hashim's 2 hours.
No, you haven't actually.
I'll let you go back to it.
No, Jazakallah khair, sister. By the way, Brother Sadat will be very proud, mashallah. You know, if you, Bobby, look, it seemed like the way you mentioned 72 virgins, it seemed like you were, I don't know, maybe you were offended by it.
Yeah, I found it a hard concept.
So you think you were like this champion of the women?
No.
When you ask the women themselves, they have no qualms like the way you do.
I think
yours is based on emotions, not rationality.
This is the problem with religion, and maybe I've just waited a day of my life as well. But whatever anyone says, whether it's against Christianity, Sikhism, Islam, doesn't matter. Yeah. You're never ever going to get a rational answer from anyone. They won't say, well, actually.
So after all that, you're going to say it's not rational. In fact, when we asked you a simple question, you couldn't give a rational answer to your very existence.
No. So, all right, then, okay. Why haven't you got? Why do Muslims always have the moustache or shaved? I'm asking a question.
Wait, Bobby. With all due respect, look.
Because
you know, wait.
There, right?
Wait. Now. Anyone told you that you have a mustache because of Satan is there, it's probably fooled you and you took hook, line and sinker without you even investigating it. At least do some fact finding before you embarrass yourself in front of the camera.
I will.
Please do that.
I wasn't here to insult anyone.
It wasn't actually, I said repeatedly, you're the one insulting yourself when you speak like this without knowledge. I was
just hoping some people would just be honest and to be, you know.
I think the sister was quite honest. What the response I gave you was pretty straightforward, without resorting to emotions.
Do you think all Muslim women think like that?
If they're educated, yeah.
Sorry?
If they're educated, they know that they.
Okay, so
then yes.
So not
because
all
you
of them.
see, look.
Not all of them.
No. All of them haven't read haven't actually investigated. They're happy with their life. You're the one saying having 72 virgins is something which is wrong. Am I right? You're the one having the problem, not us.
Yeah, okay, you could, yeah. Right.
Yeah. Earlier you said that everyone should respect everyone. All of a sudden you are the one looking for holes in Islam.
No, I'm not looking for. I'm just saying everyone should be a bit more accommodating.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't say.
Earlier, when you came initially, I thought you were a fanboy of Adam Seeker.
I am a fanboy of
Yeah. Does he mock religions?
Does he mock religion?
Yes.
I think.
Look in front of the camera, and I want you to condemn him for that.
I think he does.
Are you going to condemn him for that?
I condemn him in the
Alhamdulillah.
manner.
So you're not a fanboy anymore.
No, I can condemn you as well. That time.
Yeah, if you were my fanboy, you can, but you're not, thankfully.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So anyone who says that this is my idol, and this is
idol.
well, if you're a fanboy, you consider him as your idol. Maybe you should go and look at the term fan. Go and look at it in dictionary what it means. It means you're fanatically mad about him.
Before I go.
Or her.
Before I go, just